Yo guys, welcome back to another video. Today we have another news video on the channel. The second news video after we won the Champions League. I still can't get over it. Chelsea, the champions of Europe, champions of the world. But today we have two stories on Robert Lewandowski and an interesting Adama Traore. I'm going to explain why Thomas Tuchel wants him, what he would give to us. But starting off with Robert Lewandowski, arguably the best striker in the world, arguably the best player in the world. He somehow managed to get 41 goals in 29 appearances this season in the Bundesliga, breaking Gerd Muller's record, which was actually a record in the Bundesliga that nobody ever thought that anybody would ever break. But Robert Lewandowski has done it, despite being injured for part of the season as well. However, due to this amazing season, it has led to speculation, maybe potentially linking him away from the Allianz Arena, and Chelsea and Real Madrid have been two teams that have reportedly been interested and made contact with the Poland international. He has stayed in the Bundesliga for pretty much most of his career, playing at Borussia Dortmund and Bayern Munich, breaking almost every record there is to win, winning every trophy there pretty much is to win. And a recent report from Sky Germany suggested that Chelsea have already opened talks with him to sign for Thomas Tuchel's squad, as he's played in the German system for pretty much his whole career, and he knows how. Was he there when was he at Borussia Dortmund when Thomas Tuchel was there? I don't think he was, because Aubameyang was leading the line then. But Chelsea need a striker. That is obvious. We need a striker. The options we have: Robert Lewandowski, obviously. Harry Kane, although it would be hard for Spurs to sell to a London rival. Romelu Lukaku, who looks like the most realistic option. However, he's probably not the best out of these. Aguero has pretty much moved to Barcelona on a free, that's pretty much been confirmed. And Erling Haaland. However, he would cost over £150 million this summer, which is also quite a lot of money. And on Sunday, just yesterday, he had an interview with a French TV channel and did little to dampen the speculation. He said, quote, "I remain open-minded. I feel very good at Bayern. This city is superb. It's a great club. I'm always curious to learn a new language, a new culture, but whether it will be in football or after my career, even I don't know." Now, what does that say? He's staying open-minded for a future move. He is 32 and his contract runs out in 2 years' time, so it'd be unlikely that he would be cheap, although he is quite, not old, but he's on the wrong side of 30. I think his price would be about 60, 70, 80 million pounds, which is a lot for a 32-year-old. But considering he's arguably the best player in the world at the moment, and the fact that he would be able to score out of absolutely nothing, that's the same price maybe as a Romelu Lukaku. Would you rather Lewandowski or Lukaku? I think I know who I would rather. It's Lewandowski. So he's never played in England, and obviously England Premier League is the strongest league in the world, in my opinion, in a lot of people's opinions. So would he want to step up one day? He's done it in Germany for so long. He's done it in the Champions League, but he's never done it in the Premier League. And could this be the season that he finally leaves the Bundesliga, joins Chelsea, an English team, and scores so many goals alongside the likes of Mason Mount, Kai Havertz, Timo, Werner, creating those opportunities for him? So I was debating whether to make a whole separate video on this, but I may if this transfer or more transfers like this heat up. But at the moment, I'm just going to explain to you this transfer. Adama Traore is one of 6 Chelsea targets as Thomas Tuchel plots £200 million transfer spree. Now, Adama Traore has reportedly emerged as a surprise target for Chelsea boss Thomas Tuchel following the club's Champions League success. Tuchel wants to build an empire at Chelsea following the club's 1-0 victory over Man City and Porto. He did take over back in January from Frank Lampard, as we all know, and he has had a very good season. He's won the Champions League, he's finished top 4, got to FA Cup final, in which we did lose, but we did get unlucky to lose. But there is one recurring problem that he needs to fix this summer. It's scoring goals. Now, you'd straight away think, goals, get a new striker, which is pretty much what Thomas Tuchel has thought. However, goals elsewhere is also incredibly important. Frank Lampard scored 211 goals for Chelsea in his Chelsea career, and without Lampard, and Chelsea would never have won the 2012 Champions League, never would have won all the trophies that he won with Jose Mourinho and all the special managers without Frank Lampard scoring those goals from midfield, we would have never been up there. And Drogba and Lampard together, Chelsea would probably not be like in the Championship if we never had Drogba or Lampard to score all of those goals. We need a new Drogba. And that's who we're looking to sign. Maybe Kane, Lewandowski, like I just said, Lukaku or Haaland. But we need a goal-scoring midfielder. However, the system that Thomas Tuchel plays with the two in the midfield pivot, they don't really venture very much. They don't venture forwards very much or at all. So the goals aren't going to come from midfield if we want some goals from midfield. So you look to the next players, and that is the wing backs. They are key to Chelsea's system. And Ben Chilwell and Reece James. Chilwell's chipped in with quite a few goals this season. Reece James scored an absolute beauty against Brighton on the opening day of the season, I'm pretty sure it was. However, he's not scored since. If we can get those wing backs scoring alongside a new striker, maybe Mason Mount a few more goals, Timo Werner stays on side, Kai Havertz chips in with a few more, then we would be able to score absolutely freely and just it would be liquid football. And the wing backs is what Thomas Tuchel's looking at. But Adama Traore, he's never played as a wing-back for Wolverhampton Wanderers. It was Matt Doherty until he moved to Spurs. And then this season, who has their right wing-back been? Has it been that Nori, or has he been left wing-back? I can't even think. I don't know. And apparently Thomas Tuchel wants Adama Traore to play as a right wing-back, which is different to what he's done at Wolves. He's been part of the front three. But if you look at his key attributes, he's absolutely rapid. He's so strong and has a great shot on him. And in Chelsea's wing-back system, the wing-backs don't really need to do that much defending. Okay, they do a bit. Like we saw Reece James, he had Raheem Sterling in his back pocket the whole entire game. But we've seen Callum Hudson Odoi play at right wing-back. And he's obviously not a conventional wing-back or a full-back because he's not too good at defending. But he's not played recently, but Adama Traore would be deployed as a right wing back, and I'll tell you why. He doesn't need to do much defending, and then when he gets the ball, he can just pelt it forwards and then maybe cross it into Robert Lewandowski or Harry Kane to score goals. That would be absolutely amazing. However, Reece James probably would stay as our number one right wing back, but we don't have any other right wing backs other than Hudson and Odoi, maybe Azpilicueta. Left wing back with Alonso and Emerson, but they look like they'll be leaving this summer. So it will be interesting whether we sign Adama Traore. There are a lot of other wing backs on or available, but it looks like my personal first choice, Achraf Hakimi, looks like he'll be joining PSG. So Adama Traore may be the wing back that we need to score goals from wing back because he's a goal scorer. And if we get a goal scorer at wing back, then we'll be getting more goals. You see what I mean? I've definitely overcomplicated that. Anyway, that is all for today. Thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you're new around here. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.